So if you're wondering why I look like I'm covered with poop, it's because I'm covered with poop. I just gave a 15, 18-foot snake an enema. Tim helped me. He looks clean. What's up with that? Anyway, I feel cheated. But this is a real important clutch. This is super dwarf, het albino, het anaphylistic. Actually, it's missing the red pigment. Made those beautiful snows a couple years back. We didn't get a clutch out of her this last year, but we were able to. The good part is we skipped a year, so we were able to breed the male, her son to him, and she's an incredible snake. She's just a het. She's giving me a funny look, that is. That look of doom. So I'm going to try to hand him the clutch because she's kind of not real tight on it. Nice clutch for a super dwarf. Got a few infertils, but for the most part, it's the way you want it to look. So we got looks like we got one more infertile down there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infertils. That's a big clutch for a super dwarf, but hey, we're she's 5 years old and looking good. So she's a half super dwarf and 25% Jampia, and the father is the same thing. And don't do this at home, by the way. It's really kind of disgusting. Woohoo! 25 pounds of poop come out. So anyway, that's a beautiful clutch. Got it out, no blood. Of course, got a little blood today from falling off a ladder. Scraped up this arm carrying a big Salvatore. It was so heavy that it ripped my arm up, but hey, look at that clutch. That is nice. So that's a good clutch. Hopefully everything will hatch. Sometimes when there's a few infertils, there's a few that follow. But that's a good clutch. This is a really important one. So you guys are gonna have to. You guys will be real impressed. I'll have to try to put up a picture right after I put up this video of how beautiful the father is. He is something else. He is gorgeous. Tim's favorite, I think.
Yeah, my favorite snake, absolutely.
Not my favorite. I like big snakes. Little snakes are for old guys.
You're older than me.
At least I don't act it. Anyway, I'm teasing Tim. Oh, that's been a long time since the one has ever ripped. That's painful. That's the first one you ever seen rip, huh? That was
like that.
Yeah.
Which egg blew?
This one right here. Now, I've seen crazier things. We'll leave those two attached. Funny is I could tell one of them wanted to do it, so I was really careful. That's the first egg ever that I've torn, except right when they're ready to hatch. When you're trying to pull them apart, they sometimes will tear. They usually never tear like this. Never is a big word. Let me wipe my finger off. I have one finger that's dirty. They feel pretty thin. They say you can band-aid them closed. I don't know, but that thing's really... We'll have to maybe try to do something with that. I can't leave them like this. We'll lose more than that one egg. Part of the risk of doing business. Man, they're really glued together. And thin. Right at the embryo, I think. Probably unlikely it'll make it. Now, take that egg. I know I've absolutely had a meal before. With little.
I know what to do.
Okay. Who knows? We'll try anything once. Hopefully that was just a hat. Hopefully it was nothing and it'll make it. So Tim's going to go ahead and actually take that egg and see if he can. We've Band-Aid him closed, literally. You can use liquid Band-Aid on them, I've heard. I've never had that problem. But that's a beautiful clutch of eggs. This one's going to take me a while to pull it apart, so I'm going to probably just do it on my own time. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 27 eggs. 27 eggs from a super dwarf Jampia to a super dwarf Jampia albino snow. Actually bred her son back to her mother, so this should be really cool clutch when it hatches. We're going to have to check back in 84 days. Check out our webisodes. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and don't tear your eggs. First one for me. Like I said, I can remember. Take care, guys. You've watched the videos, you know.